Hopeson for higher GC news. Mema Obibia Akwaba. I had the latest hot and I'm a bravo. And until so we subscribe to channel idea, Bomodia say over subscribe. The other say over clicky a year the subscribe button. Now I barely a year notification. We answer new video be upload. When the first person I want ever can a year sa video. I feel we are now like video. Give us a thumbs up now. Fee. Share now for Froso na when you be here now who is somewhere ekoso ewo Ghana memo hanum afi ye hwe ye ensemo abeto ye pono so mumenti ye sanko me ekoso sa report ya ababeto jai yenti de ekoso.
I think this particular issue we a issue ba kwa Ghana for ewo interest ewo mankasa this kind of Ofori Atta OSP issue and details are yet to emerge though because on one side of we know obianyante because say justice natural justice a demand this you hear from whoever accused
now one kasa na Ofori Atta wanu ibi
we say one man okwan but I think we need to show some seriousness,
okay,
because it looks as if you see some of these giddy after 1 month after way. That is one thing Ghanaians want to see, sir. This time around things will be different.
Okay.
And the posturing of the special prosecutor though might appear a bit dramatic. But I mean, that is not what I'm looking at. I am looking at the core issues and appealing these critical issues are Ghana for you much interested. Well, Alaska. So who has circumstances I have found so you go banks e wo krom ha say ekotam over about 25 billion ekotugu kwa amfa so amaso ayene banks no dodo na asensan ho ensi ho anyway biara they can go off from the system.
That's right.
Tabo man sika de kosi consolidated bank no so okofa your friend saying audit now we the state of that particular bank na. You know, sir. And no grab or catch banks now. Good. So, Nema ye canon, yes, sir. Adia assisa keke. These are things that deliberately engineered and orchestrated by these individuals because the intent, was so malicious. These people, you go after them. Now, no meti interview via agongo. And we see some non fast so I'm license free in seminar. Those issues had nothing to do with whether the banking was strong or not. Your personal issues are yes, and some more court until you are some more court until you bank through some. Enti and special prosecutor Kennedy Ofori Atta or investigating in the so a subject of criminal inquiry.
That's right.
In the Bank of Ghana director say my data bank through some. Until we have power now say nyansadia but you see would boni bedi wachi Kennedy Ofori Atta na when home turn down the last time but now video catch us said the guy is sick I told you go hu nanima hwenkyere we asisi katitira osesa nyina na we na odete your friend say we kura wod na ba na nsa wan ben sa wan no beduru mpo de
o say
nsa wan no beduru ho you see we need to be very
obedu accident say ya car no ko
say pii na ya kan so beduru nsa wan mpo de so you see wunya tumi use it to do good things na fa bo nipa fire de papa enka ya ba mfom so bi kura ko ba bia nipa be kan bia ma. But we are talking about people they used all their time the boy bro akwasa panyina otifie kasiem na ode ne sika nyina di nsem hunu na wabubu agudam ofie ho bia mfiu.
That's right.
Obeda hwa sabi ukakogya wo na ba wea na wakopie toilet so because wunya sika no sabi nsem hunu na didi ye to bia will not come to your aid. That's exactly what is playing out. And this some no Kennedy Ofori Atta can be man ye because of abrabom be na o kan sen kwa na kan ye. Because I'm catch banking sector, quite for so ye good banks will kroma, it created huge unemployment because they thought the power no ended that. Acquire no me or talk can say who knows half a mouth in a meeting and all can say young revoke appointment of people are ya 4 more after 7th December. it made sense at the time. It should make sense this time.
And this time, when people Lambasu were quiet, he should have come and defend his stance as then, or is that not it?
Exactly. But you see, me, some of these politics, I'm not interested in those things. I'm expecting that. You see, Alaska, there should be a proper legal framework. Either you can do recruitment or you cannot do recruitment. What can be done? These are some of the things that it should be there. We should not create a vacuum.
Or recruitment should cease
immediately after. You see, I know man America you're serious. Until 70 years. Now because this particular issue shouldn't be an issue. As your friend is saying, a president the way never be issue statement about one thing. Yeah, my friend is saying.
No.
The chief of staff.
Callistos.
No, chief of staff.
Yeah, Julius.
Yes, you don't need chief of staff because there should be a definitive way. These are the mra because I have problem because I ask them say governance and what. You are there to solve a problem. So whenever you see that this thing is a potential problem, you move in to create solution for it. We know that this thing has been a problem over the years. So solution be there to her. And the abai and maybe beba MPP for so and any other political parties who be boy play back and a later will be going. Which means that we are not finding solution to some of these challenges. And I think here amamona ye no ye di sua de na ye kwa ye nim sabe ya nema besisi ye.
Yes, so we are not growing.
Oh no Alaska ana ye grow anka ye wie ye ne. O man we timi governance ne policy ye grow anka ye wie ye ne. 30 years to how many years in here baby yete ana yete. Omo nya akwan yo mu wia no gusu no mu wia ana ahiafo gusu no mu ye ahiafo. The gap is widening. Nobody is taking care of anybody. And a system near gum and do that sorry overseer would do tibuboma ne see we and then you to you be afa the bag to quang call on his own mind that actually be any or more ye nano akoswabo mobusian for there are no social system any mechanism anywhere a creative wealth for people. Opportunities are among for leverage to bring the best out of them. Those incentives are not there. Who your business are? Obi a young person who started business, a bribe or ube to and a business required to make and nice and these are some of the problems. Governance, should be a solution or a tool to addressing some of these basic challenges. Taking away development from the people. Alaska, I might be able to first the people in the country must first develop.
That's right.
It is the development of the people that will translate into a national wealth. America no nyeni pa o. Individual citizens no mo your mind no. Nema of my modi and they translate it into the wealth of a country. By the people are not seeing wealth. Nobody is creating opportunities and incentive among for leverage. Ya ba ya nkro for na ya pepia mo whether they call na ya gum wo ya for years now so na ya koto about another wo ya. I think this should be a turning point. And turning point, must be for a reason. I created those avenues and opportunity incentives. Alaska Bakacho say, we see abontia. There is no single person abeshiana as your only potential wonimu. Whether say the paninya that you go school, one go school, or be and what would never be in ye. Now you know mutu kwankwa manoni. Do not send a master's degree, first degree, don't send a DB course.
That's right.
But they come back home
and make it life.
Because you have structured the economy and the system in such a way, say the utie bia obenya so no de. Ibi uti hwicha ya mkura na obenya so no de. Obia na ne de. Our system no make sure say take care of obia. Alaska, we ya adwuma na obenya sika, you will not have to depend on one another. But one person na okọ wura adwuma mu no, eso owia no wia more. Na watimi supply man nkrofo na busuafo. And system also has been created rendered bare. Obi hold obi accountable. And nipa no kodin semu na to de nia. Obenya tita form ye be Ghana nkwa na obi kobo kro no ayenya nipa me ye defender. Ofori Atta, he's not here. Or the hospital baby share social media sere. MPP na amanfo abotai at social media defender no.
Our parliament.
And nipa we amanfo su say onye bone. Let us go through the issues. Na yan clear okra na honto because me I prefer to be cleared than say as a me dwane away if I know say me nya bone. I don't know the message when they send it to people out there. These people can evade justice but the otchere kuraba bia say a comedy na wakotu obi banchin the term na 60 years na nakotum
oh
90 years na nakotum na no parliament yes abrante bi nam na ode dua bobo amanfo ka hwehwem I'm told they are jailing over about 30 something years but nipa no mote ho a ye bubu nkonwa keka microphone bo form na se for no there still they are on TV.
Right.
That is the sick system we've created. So Alaska going forward now, I think that this particular victory President Mahama Anyano should be a turning point, should be a defining moment. I best set a stage, a very big stage for the new Ghana we envisage we seek. Because I see we are building a Ghana we all want. We must build a Ghana of our own design, Ghana of our own foundation, a Ghana prosperity na yen vision no, a prosperity ameno yepe for our kids and for ourselves. Because enye de bia na Africans be kwakoye sleep say will be mine. So because of the greed of few misguided, twisted people, or any opportunity to be in power, this particular moment should be a turning point. Ebe build their foundation, ebe timia sesa o mine shebre. Because a man for ya man ye makacho say America started, there was no future, there was no hope, but people made it possible, and a land of opportunity, everybody want to go there. We can start something here and make sure say there were a lot of potential. And I know lithium deal Akufo Addo cotton yeah. Alaska, we need to revisit our mineral regime. Amam was say obi a pre ope baby a gold in the diamond. Do you know why? Gold nim say honey sika wo. Nanka dey na akwakwaya ho. Enye kro no a dey ne say wani baje. Because obi a say honey sika wo me kwa menye sika. It shouldn't be so. It should be a turning point. Adia wokwa nimdia na wode kwoboa enye sika na wokwa kofom
nimdia na
wode kwoboa enye sika na ye kofom. And Alaska, these are things we need to look at. Lithium deal no, we need to look at the deal again. Make sure say you better renegotiate no better terms for Ghana people. I do omokwada area no should focus on how I better maximize the Ghana gains, not personal gains. Now by celebration when you because Aremeyaw minerals where Aremeyaw mineral na nya wode Ghana for there. So what should you be happy? If not, you don't have ultra motive. Alaska, we need to revisit our mineral regime. Now your friends, a lithium like channel, any gold, any oil, no deals. We need to revisit and renegotiate for a better terms, so we have benefited the people of this country.
Right. That was Ivan Che Innocence. Afenyo Markins road fund. We good na. Jojo Wusu answer. Was Alaska in fact we need wapam for more making me deep, especially Honorable Ivan Che Innocence. Osalvan, why you need now? Oh, you're fantastic, and in fact, submissions need na esisi utifia. One say yes. Or see John Dramani Mahama or Sreu. What advices no? For Ivan Kahon, no more Jumedi. Queen Adepa, was Alaska. Emma OSP and train. Say Kusibuatin Sukrabefi Ghana and Sao. Ondi Nechimaye. Can we other Alaska? Can we also Alaska? Can we? Reverend Wusu Bempa, Yakwachin was sorry them crab on the chains. Other hospital crowd normally drip machine. So, what is Kweku? Also, Omoka, some of your first class citizens in our Ghana. Jojo Wusu answer once again. Also, catch here NDC parliamentarians and some Muntanas ye. No Munja, especially Honorable Mama Ayariga. Na nani audition some micro minority this is turned out too was here was certain biano your consistency or your prosecution throughout the 4 years na bibiaso and your kama mamin call any other matters here
Alaska may concentration on the issue of the clearance by the Attorney General.
Okay.
More your reference to the fact say Papa, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, mistakenly on the part of Manase Ajuri, or Kazasewa Kai. As you say, pronouncement na ya yeni na no. Papa John Dramani Mahama never be jina no so clear such people no. Meanwhile, in the past,
FM Net 2.3.
Nipa, ye kilomo, most of them. President Nagasa never be kilomo. And you know, I think he had it all wrong. He should have situated his allegation right. Senator ain't create any negative impression as he seeks to create. But going forward, no, clearly, Senator Ivan as a state here, no, reason should have been given, and I say should have allowed
Net2.3
to its logical conclusion. The court no dismiss here, but the fact is also here and say Attorney General no pursue case no. Attorney General no not here distribute. It was na akwa no. And no ya Attorney General no. Ono na was all pursue. Now there's another school of thought that say the prosecutor no had indicated earlier on. Says our case is in Sebeya and Komuji because substance we are in this case. The case of Opuni for how many years in they travel?
And it's a woman to me for 8 years.
8 years.
And Fanan to ma 1 month.
And no Baba and Sakraya. Meanwhile, no ya Attorney General no. Ono ba ko di asem ni chi. I don't want records on so be 2 year any advice e dey man. Odi echi a enya ade e betimi ayeden e di aboa no. So there's no need for him to continue. And I'm very happy say oba ya obebe explain here. And I think that having given that explanation, everybody ayeden I settle down. It was clearly no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama per ejumedi a odmema no obo bia ho kwan se wonim die ene won ti ase ene die wonim ejuma a de ama no obetimi ayemo ma na ayeden enya ho fa so. And so we are pleading say in this current dispensation no, let us not choose and pick and make allegations when it does not fit.
Okay.
Odia say Manas Azure this time should calculate what he says because this time no whatever I see with a fracture would be tuja. Our bay margin so Net2.3 definitely will respond to it accordingly. And clearly no, it is a case me for say Attorney General take his steps. Now so case say same way mbese me ni be di echi say same mbese me ni be di echi because at the end of me na meko and I pay the other minimum who say Charlie I did when you did with media. So it's a clear and straightforward case. But going forward no on issues of Sena Abaya Wichumuko, Kwanswa Onegana for Faso, and Kwanswa I was saying no Faso, Alaska. Look, between now up to April, say to me and show a clear cut roadmap in terms of how we intend to deal with these people. You know that have been prophecies ahead of time. Say, in Bebuna, Ombo Dompreh, Edi Chino. See, I know mutuo any ye, yansheni ye. Nothing to me satisfy the course until omunia by na yansheni ye omesoreti.
One sheni ya
omesoreti.
Meda say.
Oh, they say. So clearly, no, whatever steps we are taking, in as much or share papa the second time, ni bibi odi tu oye biano calculated. Ni bibi odi
without ambiguity.
Without ambiguity, swiftly and it's acting, and you will not get anybody trying to complain. You understand? And clearly, this is somebody who has proven, say, look, I have been there before. And to say, my catcher will say, my second coming, I have learned from my mistake. And coming for the second time, we are clearly testifying to that. And yes, say, and the moon be a papa echuno. Yes, Remo. Enya na mwa in bebuno, ebenya hum faswa kesiye. Sene beya omo ma bemwebu, a unsa esifom. Ewa ban etwe mu ko eno at least a kind of hope yeah dey mom we continue to give that hope to them because say sia no anya crap no e budget omo to ho man na edi ejuma wo but we are managing and constraining ourselves to the extent say dollar no enko so at least a 14.7 ejina be ejina no we are expecting say that 14.7 no answer yen ba be kan budget
March 11th
no na insese any ba be ejuma no na dollar ba be come from further to show say clearly no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne ba no you cry the masterpiece you wait me dey bu o man we a man fa so
Net2.3
Mera say ene yetimi atena wiase aka kire ye ho say Akufo Addo yetimi abobesia in excess of 600 billion. Is it 7 or 600? Onon kwa bobesia 600 more than 600 billion. 643 billion. Oni Bawumia. Sasika no kwabna se opa enkwa kire o enko president Akufo time enko Mahama a friend say enko Mills any Mahama first term for Mahama last term or the a friend is saying or the call ya or the bay ne bosi oboy nyina 54 billion kwabna the 54 billion no say yes say even on katanani
no moon contanche Ghana for without even looking into the accounting to the people document now. Or they be the dance yes me nyuma ma ye nie no. Keke on fire nani on kata nani no mo boa kwabna menim se Ghana ni bia betimi kura de nsa kyerɛ ni o ma bebre so. Sanyoma ya ekadi ebobodi ni nyina Akufo Addo has none to his credit. Akufo Addo doesn't have anything that equalizes a Circle Dubai interchange. He has nothing like that to his credit.
Say Kakasinitia, me see interchange is 10.
He has nothing like Kaswa interchange. Even the one that he wants to take glory for, no,
that's Temaran about.
No, and no, it is a gift I had chair Mahama. Japanese government gifted Mahama that grant. It's that grant and your loan.
Oh yeah, no man do uko
say a yadia jo Mahama na call African Development Bank Kojo Kyeremanteng. Now Ghana needed to add only 12 billion. This thing I'm talking about is on Google.
Your friends say
you can go to Google, whoever is listening, and check. Say, go to Pokwasi, just put Pokwasi interchange and put African Development Bank, and you see Mahama taking the loan with Setepe.
Even Ofa Bakuya wa your friend say Okwa Boso Kaya.
I know Mahama. I know Obichebi.
Yeah, they flyover.
Look, these things.
When you say I want me and my MPP for AGA, they say flyover your interchange.
Oh no, you see, even if Kwabena, even if it is, say it is. How does someone contract a loan? Na yemfanka se jo Mahama abobesia dodo. Na loan na wo kese wabo akwa bosia na wakwa akobo no. Ni hu project dia wo se ye me na me ye. Ye du so na me kwaka se omampani kufo ni Millennium Challenge account sika okoje ya de ye N1 no. Eno so ye mills na ye ya mo se da bi. So sometimes it's like you are dealing with mad people who just because they are just frustrating and suffocating us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, obey you on tuma.
I'm confused here.
And you know, when you on tuma we are okay. Oh yes, I can once a man. Yes, hey. What's what bodam? Adaya, bodam na bodam na also dinachi. Meanwhile, sabi edru baby I was so hini sum.
No, don't want to say
I didn't money ba. Na jini ya juma. Oh, Kwabena. So if you have 54 billion, doing all that projects that we see as a country, Yanka e-blocks one sem, Yanka your friend is saying markets one sem, KJTI Yanka one sem, Yanka hospitals in Kwampo, Kwabena. Akufo Addo has no hospital in this country built by him that equalizes that of University of Ghana Medical Center. No. Not even that which has not been completed in your friend is saying Aferi. Shabetifi. Shakumewu.
Say a friend is saying Omakoye artwork. Ubu soma ofasiya yirebi district hospital ya CAW is artwork ni da honu.
Then you meanwhile, these are the very people. These are the very people who popularized the word artistic impression. To the extent that they made people believe that everything that was in the Green Book was artistic impression. And it was never true. Today, if you question them about the Green Book, they are not able to tell you why they were saying all those things in opposition. Except to conclude, say, near politics. And you know, you're just a normal, estimation.
Yeah.
Say, with 54 billion, all these are the projects that Mahama to me, yeah. The one we need, the way we in a young canning in a mum. Akufo Addo, what babet no may so only Bawumia and fear watche emuniyekui. You have nothing that equalizes such projects. But you are telling me that war Bobesia in excess of about 10 times Bosia Mahama boy. 10 times so. Because you can get 540 billion in 643 billion. And still have about 103 billion. Meboa. And then they mass in a year, Juma. Because 54 billion times 10, 510. Maybe 540. 54 times 10. 540.
Yeah.
So if you subtract 540 from 643, you will get 103. Meboa.
Yeah.
103 billion no. Wo de fa ne say no ye ntwobo. Na je say projects Mahama ye no. E wo sen Akufo Addo bosia na obo ye ne nko ano. Wotimi de ye maako edu.
Omo wia.
Enu nti no enka wo sen kienya cycle interchange no maako du e wo Ghana ha e ka baako na adwo Mahama ye na nka ye du baako.
Omo wia. Owie ska.
Kwabra, to simplify it.
Where we are?
Opa, with your calculation, with your calculator, help us. Kwabra, na divide 643 billion no, by 16 regions. By 16 regions. 643 divides 16. Ebe yes, Kwabra. Yeah,
643.
643 divides 16. That is 40.1875 billion. Into every region biano, into Greater Accra no, they should be able to account for about 40 billion worth of projects. 40 billion. These are things that I don't know. I mean to me, and you church and you may no. Now, because what you want to say, oh, a boy giant quatsiam penny, Jimmy Forway, and your man penny, or say 40 billion, a billion Ghana. No, 40 billion, 40 billion. Greater Accra Kwao should get 40 billion worth of projects. Sika yeke ya Bosia Bo, your taxes are yet yankan home. Bosia Bonkwao, so Asante region is supposed to have seen over 40 billion worth of projects. So if 40 billion enters Asante region, Kwabra, you will be a friend of physical decentralization. Fiscal, Sika ye chichim, eco regions. Where are making your taxes are yet yankan home. So after accruing all this money into your pocket, and then our koji will be to say pension and the sika, the bond that account to me. And then our koji.
And so for your Kufu Busa question, we say,
I had then.
Or say, Mamma Busa, or say, so what say, memoir amount to your data. Chiramiska or G and the old
yeah. Simple. This is why I'm taking my time today. Because, me to what's Hana, and your way goes through my mind. And until I am in Yasabutreno, some day, but I know. Why you almost I just word to me for. I want to be, and I mean, I would say, me church me. Kwabra, would ye, young decentralizing it further. Divide the 643 by 275. 275. Every constituency, every constituency. In which constituency are we? I Lejokuku, and yes, sir. Ladade Kotopon. Yeah, and then come here, Chelo de Kuku for Ladade Kotopon. Kwamna, me constituencies, ayeminu, anasa but where currently, me constituency, Ayawaso West Wogon.
Yeah.
The most elite community in Ghana. Adeyoya.
Oh, yeah. So you say me idea.
Yeah. So when you divide 643 by 275, every constituency is supposed to get not less than 2.338 billion cedis. And think Ayawaso West Wogono, Akufo Addo and Bawumia are supposed to at least show, in terms of fiscal decentralization, show us projects to the quantum of 4 billion. 2.4 billion. So if I tell you, say, they are not able to account for 10% of the monies they have accrued from 2017 to date, I mean it, and I know why I'm saying that. This is broad daylight and robbery. You have all these monies under your bed. Now how come say yeah to my way? Look at Gabby. It's not as if we didn't know him. From UK to Ghana, I mean, you could not even afford your rent. These are, look, they are known. Jesus Christ, it's painful, eh? It's very painful. Oh. Then, after chopping all this money, you find it comfortable to go to the bank accounts of those who saved monies for their pension and for their upkeep. Say bi yesi edua enyina na apa bem. Enu nti osiebi na dache what dia kwa ahomegiem
omoskis Kennedy.
Na wetimi akwa kofa sa nipa ni sika after dropping all this money on.
Yeah. And you see,
then President Akufo is quiet.
For me, I think say,
look,
and
say we mo omo ya bofo, omo ye nipa boni for me ya udifo.
Yeah.
Mu ye nipa mo da mo benom. Mu ye nipa boni for.
I'm so sorry. Yow, me are very sorry to say MPP, I don't dua MPP no, omo trimo odin.
Omo ya udifo. Me
omo ya udifo papa.
Me rate me ho.
Unim omo di boni a.
You tell me Jesus Christ.
Omo di boni a, they don't care. So what kum nipa 800 egu. And look at the pay.
Massacre.
We pain this man Mr. Jekum Ediako wu. That even he can't afford 1,000 cedis, a book worth 1,000 cedis. He can't afford.
And he had to go through SNET to make money. Obia or no or only businesses.
Listen to Echikwam. Echikwam there, Senkaminime Echikwama.
Jesus Christ.
Somebody in the corporate world in Ghana, you can say your boy Echikwam dia. How much me reducing it to? I mean a pauper. Like, yeah.
One way now. Yeah. Echikwam. You think say well you're some street addict be.
Yeah.
And now share what you share the omaye indum. Share the omaye akwai Kofi Amoabin.
Yeah.
Kofi
Amoabin say so one maybe I hear jokes.
No.
And
so sometimes
what one tells is
social media.
Yeah.
There are things that he does. It's like I just have to let people feel say who say I am a share no me WhatsApp.
I always
it's just
watch.
so that I say let's encourage him to at least live life.
No,
because me who go deep down. Me who say no for town. Yakopon be tua woni wase for.
Me who say ostati.
We are wicked. We are bufo. Bawumia, we are wudini. Yakopon be tua woni wase for ka. No wonder. Yakopon wa ka tua ni bi ne wo ma no. Yakopon be tua woni wase for ka.
Mo
bre bedu be. Mo pension keke kwa to ma no so na mo bre na Yakopon be mama bre. Woni wase for. Mo be se na mo di mo be bre me e no me a me de to mo so.
You see?
But the no way to mo so when was say for.
You see how? Obia o kan sembi. Me who say MPP na do sa no. President Akufo na nipa boni nipa number 1.
Jesus,
well you bad man papa.
You are promoting this to me?
Unim me yaw.
You are bold to tell me.
Yaw. Say enya wa. Me yire Teresa wu ye nka me nko ho. Kofo nya nipa.
Jesus.
Me pese me di agro ko ne nchem ko ni trimo den. So what be trauma and Crawford or my pain musay now based on me ya santini me ya kanni me MPP ni now to me now a shaman Crawford bre e kwaya musay ya uye nipa uye criminal uye criminal
this to me.
Yeah.
Then what you want na obi abefrɛ ai e Kwabena Agyapong onua no
What do you want?
Mu ye nipa boni for mu ye meme for. Mu ye meme for mu ye no me e mo my way.
Ya home.
Mu ye no me.
So you heard a Ora Ajekum Kama CEO ne death when I know so what any tapes in be, but then it brings back that kind of torture. And unim adia ya menwanwa. And now I'm going to read the idea of Ghana web. And when you say NAPO Adaya Odifu Asare Rollins time no. Yes, Rollins is see Kumasi no. Almost shutu gegegegegesa kumunipa 70 good street mu. Esi whatever. Ah, esi whatever. But you see, Ombejo campaign no. These are the things that and now. But one policy are clear nipa 800. And it seems the whole country is quiet.
I mean, Didi Kaim, I mean, Yura, your friend is saying, Dr. Michael Addo, Mikado, the Busian for, especially
okunani se otiasia ne ma the immediate family particularly momu nyina yakọ Kwabena unu se kama center ha de press conference amaye ne ho enya asem ketwa sometimes o kono nya issue aja ofre na eja wetiem kakra ma you know he was a very
nice man,
a very nice generous man,
down to earth,
you know. The weekend me Kumase naja me te say me nam social media na me te say nam say o there be na papa na nsia naja obetu to be money omo e ma ye ho toye na e den na wako free me. But I think so upon further checks and I realized it was true. Onyame fa the currency it's extremely painful. Come na unim near Yane say these people who were greatly affected by the maladministration of President Akufo Addo, Dr. Bawumia, and Ofori Atta did not live to see the end of these people. Because at least Ebianka omu wie ya anka ombenya retichere kaka. Oh, arehu Kwabena. And I think say it really is beginning to really create a serious challenge for all of us. Kwabena, especially those of us that get democracies 80. Say Kwabena na sa 4 years ni 8 years Kwabena to be ba no di mo asema. Na uni hwe so do so go bo na wa sell man no aye do ope so come on no tum boko sas say 4 years and 8 years ni be so ya won konsa. It's extremely painful, you know.
But is that the case? Or that is what it has become the status quo?
Yeah,
it ought not to have been the case.
And I make us say
a parliament a year week. And I'm an abasa.
Exactly. I agree.
Akufo Addo didn't have to leave all his terms.
Exactly. I agree with you.
When impeachment is a process.
Yeah. You know. But Kwabena, I'm say, you see, Aban Womu see so in 2017. Adwenbonne adwenbonne ne buy so omo de bebu man no. Kwabena 2018 almost year banking sector clean up. Okay.
Yeah.
Kwabena banking sector clean up no. Oh, we did a lot of research and publications on it. Within the first 3 months, almost 3,000 people died out of the banking sector cleanup. 3,000 people. Kwabena unim kofo a omu wuye pa. Omo anomo ye contractors. Omo anomo ye contractors.
Yeah.
Omo akoje busia e wo bank. What you say? E de akoye adwuma. Okay? Aban no e de ne ka. Wakoye de akoye aban contract. Wakoje busia wo bank. E de akoye aban contract. E wo say aban tu ono ne ka. No di ko tu bank ne ka. Na bank no e de enya hoden.
No so ne ho to no.
No so ne ho to no.
O timenya bia bo bi.
O kwaje busia no. O de ni fie ni na japade nyina kosi awowa. Because when you say aban adwuma de e den aban betua.
It's the safest.
Okoye no aban contract obaye aban se ontua. Unim say omo ye contract from 2012 up to 2017 obi no aban we etua na ka be say no contractor. Not a single contractor or year.
Really?
Yes. Not a single one.
My brother, that was a question.
Into almost
for the public.
Into almost
no, but minimum say be wajo.
Debbie.
Because you say omo be ko say omo MPP contractors so omo they pay them.
Omo enu ye ti omo buy no. Omo awode omo twetwam na omo awode fresh contract. And no omo tuaye.
But some so Ghana for ntia
no. They make an say. Say contractor why adwuma NDC abreso. Ama aban no. Aban de ne ka say aban ni tua. Enye ono oye adwuma ma aban, anya adwuma ma NDC, oye adwuma ma aban. It will be so a e so tua ne ka. Oba wo si wuntua.
Mamba, Kwabena. Sisi won kwala ya no mu ye adwuma.
oma ye adwuma dada untua yi ena fofraba ena omo ye adwuma omo bosom so ye no untua omo ka na omo ye adwuma dada no omo nya den odwuma ni akatua mfata
omo so na agye bosia dada wo bank now banks now see aye week no the na ma banks na aye week ni say
anyway
contractors a omagye bosia akoye aban project usi wuntua tua nkofo ne ka no mo tua banks ne ka ena nkofo ne ka wantua bank no so awakogu no ama won mo ye adwuma bank ahwere o madwuma afa contractor na ono di ne sika ekosi awowa odi ne dan ne japade kosi awowa ekoje bosia go ko ye aban project no banks na repossess ne fie ne japade no receiver na o power no say onye we no receiver no agigigi o japade. And to some of the contractors, in their last days, some of them didn't have a place to even put their head because their houses has been repossessed. Their houses has been repossessed.
This is terrible, eh?
Come my year my buying to a car. Na minko to your bank neka. Na bank ni nyaho din kofo djuma ungu bank no. En kofo djuma beka problem bi eni ho. Mesika ude se kwamna unim se edu baby banks no ekwa ka say okay aban so we see we yes kamaya my what we call a friend is saying a paper a bond, it's just a bond to go to the market, okay? Sika ebia say 9 billion now senka buying ekopedi ebeshe banks name no. Oh dear, just give us a sheet of paper. It's a bond. It's called a guarantee. A bank say, okay, we give you this paper. You go to the market. Government is underwriting this bond. Say, obi building the sika about supported banks ni biano. Obema banks ni sika na mo manya hodin biano. Say banks ni ntimi ntua da achi bia me aban metua me guarantee ama wo mo. It's just a guarantee. Enye bia enye we enti kwabena paper. Say Ministry of Finance ever paper actually please grant these banks or please allow these banks to borrow on the back of government's guarantee. If they fail to honor, we the government of Ghana shall undertake to settle this debt. Signed, Ken Ofori Atta, full stop. Kwabena paper keke. Now I sign the signature. No, the Ministry of Finance stamp a CISO. No, they are my banks. No, banks, no, they are core capital market. I could raise 9 billion. No, markets are they are recapitalized.
A better than we will
paper. And yes, paper. We A4 sheet. We can afford to say that. Obego banks and I save for full numa.
Every year, I could bob Bissia bank.
Every year, I could bob 22 billion cedis.
Or no, now on your bank, no.
Kwabena, and Kofai, you know, more dealing no. Kwabena, we more, they are bloodsuckers. Kwabena, they are serious people. Me who be that? Kwabena, yeah, who be that? Me say a buying people we are say Kwabena na Taliban a buying come Afghanistan come here wicked see. Taliban come on yes sir. The Taliban government will not do this. So, and I was saying Kofo Nyuma enti Kwabena omugo banks no and omu wiki in the entire financial sector. Enti mekado mu nyina no. Enya bonds no mo call for mo. Banks no omugo na mo nyina call for. So that was the first part that weakened the people. Teskafo kroma nyina omu tie jojoye from that time going. Omu tie jojoye.
And what you almost said that
it was deliberate. It was planned. It was planned. Now who the way forward document they PA before Ejapade no. It was planned. But you see, enti pepe obika senko for mo smarter. I doubt it. They are not smart because their intention is say let's shift the balance of the wealth towards our people. But they forgot to say, Kwabena, economic factors are interconnected.
It's a value chain.
They are interconnected. What you say? Kwabena, say, what's it list over your town for? List over now pen asema. List over our company. List
list of companies na employ nipa 1,000. Sa nipa 1,000 no, omo nya wo tanfo. Ebi ya wo fa asenam, ebi be kwa bia unuan kra unim. Ebi ya onananom.
Ebi so kra yon prafo.
What you say? But because ebi kra yon kofo omo to abama wo party no. But because say wono adwenboni wo tirim na onwini kwa chirenti no. O se me the list of ho bufuo, list of company no, me gu no nipa 1,000 on form ye adwuma nyina. Nipa 1,000 no so no, list of form adwuma no. Ebi e wo ma into omo dependent for, ebi wo yere, edu ka nyina aboma. They say nipa 1,000 no directly no, nipa 5,000 has been affected. One meaning hunu nyansa say, ade amiko ye. Even though nipa ba akope e na me say na adwuma. Me na no aduane, but I'm taking 5,000 people's livelihood.
But I think you're also crying deliberate, because the more you can impoverish the people, the more during elections,
vulnerable.
Yeah, vulnerable.
Exactly.
Oh man of 50 cities crying, he's good to go.
You know.
And that is why now they are paying to people 100 cities, 200 cities.
And omo yesa won kurase no pa. You see, you know, omo we say krum for nani ate.
They are paying. In Brazil, Cromunya better.
Into omo de ko.
Omo some de kwasin.
Omo de ko pa. But at least I see the posture of people. People are not so into it. And now, come na nkofo beji omo se kedi kwa. But you see, come na this is a very serious matter. To omo wiki nkofo ni nyina nwie ye no. Come na, so they made everybody became either to be dependent on a few people. The economy no na nkofo kakra bi ne kuta omo. From 2018, 2019, 2020 no nkofo kakra bi ne kuta omo. Kwamna, the debt restructure no, it was the last straw. It was the nail in the coffin. In fact, it was what drove a lot of people into early grave. Because it nkofo ate se kama mo a nanka, even though omo lose omo livelihood, omo jumani, omo companies there, but we are managing surviving because our bond kakra or savings kakra da hawa ye juma over 30 years. What you say? Sankofo ni nyina no, and omo savings, banking sector clean up no. Me say banking sector, debt restructuring, debt default no. And then also unilaterally obe fa ni nyina. Enti he afeno enkofo sankofo no, they lost hope. They lost hope completely. Because me be companies me adwuma me fa wa be say me companies me adwuma bibia. They say me savings kakra adwuma my year adwuma 30 years. No so savings kakra my year me didi ho. Na no so aban so afade a ene di ebio kwabna ene me ti ase me ye dem eje dem. Ti ma me nko na me nko ji ma ho me. So people have died kwabna yeah we mu die na ye kan because they are prominent people make out because we know them. Kwabna the people who have died quietly in their sleep.
Yo, for winning and somewhere about beto yep so because so we can subscribe to channel idea bomori and say obe subscribe so say had latest and hot news and kwa na me de bremo afi we na our like video no give us a thumbs up na fi share ma Ofori Atta na when you be here na wo hu and somewhere ekoso e wo Ghana me mu hanom so betimi otchere wadwen afaye and somewhere nyina ho e wo comment box mu weti minkabium in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.